In this tutorial, we're going to go over Socrative. I'm going to show you how to sign up, how to ask questions, and how to manage quizzes. So you first go to Socrative.com, and then if you haven't signed up yet, click Sign Up. And it's easy, just put in your email and password. You just make up a password and hit Create Account. And then you're asked to put in your information. So I'll put in my name, teacher, what are you teaching? This is just to collect some statistics. It doesn't really matter what you put in, where you're teaching. You can just say Toronto. Continue. It'll bring you through to the tutorial. Just hit next and go through. We're going to talk about what all these things are quickly. Alright, so this is the main menu. And then from the main menu you have your room number, which is shown here. And that's what students log into. It shows you then how many students are in the room. And in this case there's one, because I've logged in under my cell phone. I've logged in, so it's showing me in there. And this is the screen that the students will see until you send an activity. Then once you hit the multiple choice, you'll see the multiple choice will then pop up on all your students' phones from A to E, and you can ask a question. How well do you guys get the material? A for not so well, E for very well. And then you'll get a quick poll as to what happened. And then you can see on the screen here, if someone says, we don't get it very well, then once that's tapped, it'll pop up on the screen. You can do the same thing for true or false or short answer. Short answer, if you remember, has the option to vote on responses. So once you hit the short answer, it'll pop up on their screen. They can submit whatever response, hit submit, and then the teacher will be able to preview whatever the responses were. So if you get a response, what is this? Person didn't make any sense, I'm going to X this out. So you exit out. But in our case, that's the only option, so we'll leave it there. So you can click it again to unexit. And then when you hit vote on responses, in our case you need at least 2 to start, so we won't be able to do that. But when you guys try it in the at your computers right there, you'll be able to. So in our case, we'll just hit the end activity. Hope that made sense. Next are the quizzes. So before we jump into the quizzes, we're going to click on this button here saying Manage Quizzes. So going into Manage Quizzes gives you the option to create or import a quiz. We'll talk about what import a quiz means. So first we're just going to edit a quiz. So there's this quiz that I made that was a feedback form, which I think some of you might have filled out for me. So we'll hit edit quiz in that case. So it brings up the 3 questions I asked. So the first one was, what did you learn today? And everyone had an option of writing in a short answer. And then from a scale of 1 to 5, what did you think of the workshop overall? And then some room for any additional feedback. So then to give that quiz to students, you hit Start Quiz. You choose the quiz that you made, and then you hit either the student or teacher paste, and this will be the screen you'll come to. So while the quiz is happening, you have an option to be able to see the live results as to what the students are answering. And when the activity is over, you hit End Activity. You'll then have the option to have the report emailed to you, which will be in an Excel spreadsheet with the results. It's quite helpful. Or you can just download it straight to your computer or choose No Report. So in this case, I'm just going to choose No Report. So now in your groups, get together. One person log in as the teacher, the rest students, and practice using it and see what you think. Thanks for watching.